Guys, in this video, you will learn how you can send Google Docs file as an attachment automatically to your Razorpay customers. So guys, here we are going to connect Razorpay application as trigger and Google Docs and Gmail application as the action. Okay, so here guys, as and when you get a new payment captured from Razorpay, a invoice kind of file will be created in Google Docs application automatically, and the same file will be delivered to your customer via an email through Gmail application automatically. And to make this happen, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool, and you can set up this automation very easily without any coding. So let's begin. So this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and we have pasted the same link in the description as well. From here, by clicking on sign up free button, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account and you will get free automation tasks every month to set up and test your automations. Okay, so you can sign up right now, and then you have to select this Pabbly Connect product and you have to reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here you have to click on this create workflow button to create a workflow of automation, and here you can give any suitable name to your workflow. So I am giving the name here as Razorpay. So after giving the name, just click on this create button and you can see your workflow page is getting ready, and here you can see these two modules are here, the trigger and the action. So with the help of these two modules, we are going to set up this automation. Here in the trigger, you have to connect that application in which the trigger event is going to occur, and that trigger event is actually going to start this workflow. Okay, so in our use case, the trigger application would be Razorpay, and the trigger event would be a new payment getting captured, okay, from any payment page. So first of all, select Razorpay from here. Here it is selected. Then you have to select the trigger event as payment captured, and it will give you this URL. This is called as a webhook URL, guys, and with the help of this, we are going to connect with Razorpay, and after that we are going to capture the response of that connection. So you need to follow these steps written here to create this connection. I can show you directly how you can do that. This is my Razorpay applications dashboard, guys. Here on the left hand side panel, when you scroll down, you will find this settings option. Click on settings, and under settings you will find this webhooks tab. Here click on webhooks. Alright, and here you can create a new webhook connection by clicking on this add new webhook button, and here in this field you have to paste this webhook URL. So just click on copy from here and then paste it here in this field like this. Okay, then you have to select the active events from this section. Active events means the event on which you want to send the data from Razorpay to your workflow, okay, to start your workflow. So I want that when a payment got captured, the workflow should start working. So check this box, payment.captured, and after that click on this create webhook button, and you can see a new webhook is saved here successfully, right? And here you can see in this workflow, as we have copied this URL, here it started showing waiting for the webhook's response. So this means now we can perform a test submission. Test submission means now we are going to open a payment page of Razorpay and we are going to manually create a test payment. Okay, so the data of that test payment will be captured here as the test data, and with the help of that test data we are going to set up this automation further. Okay, so you can find your payment pages from this payment pages option, and these are all the products I'm selling. And let us open one product. So let's say I'm selling a gym training membership here. So let me open this product. This is a membership and this is the page's URL. So I'm just going to copy it and let me open it in a new incognito window. Right. So this is a payment page I have created for gym's membership. So I'm going to make a test payment here. You can see we are in the test mode right now, so that will not be an original payment. It will be a test payment. So here let me put the name of my customer as dummy customer. And here let me put the email as dummy, and here let me put a number, which is also a dummy number, and here I am clicking on pay. And here you can see, you can select the payment mode. I'm using card payment mode, and let me fill in the details of a test card. This is not an original card. Okay, and here I filled the details, and here I'm clicking on pay. And from this demo bank page, you have to enter a random OTP like this 1234, and here I'm clicking on submit. And here you can see the payment is successful of 350 rupees. So the payment is successful. Now let's check in our workflow if we got the data of this successful test payment or not. So this is my workflow, and here you can see the response got captured. And here it is showing you the amount of the purchase, that is 35,000, and it is showing 35,000, but actually the payment we have done is of 350 rupees. Okay, 350 rupees, but it is showing you two more extra zeros because it doesn't capture this decimal point in the workflow. So we are going to correct this data further in the steps. And here you can see we got the card details, the customer details, the product details, everything we captured here like this. Okay, after that, what we need to do first we need to change this data. We need to rectify this payment data. Okay, for that I'm going to use this action step, and in this action step I'm going to use a feature of Pabbly Connect which is called number formatter. So search for number formatter here it is, select it, and in the action event, guys, you will find this perform math operation option. Select it, then click on connect, and here it is asking the numbers on which you want to perform any operation. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to map this amount label here in this field, and I'm going to divide it by 100 so that we can remove these two extra zeros. Okay, so to map this label here, just click on this numbers field, and it will show you the previous step or the trigger step and the drop down. And when you click on it, it will show you all the data that you have received. So from here only you can map the amount like this, then put a comma here and put 100. Okay, and here it is asking to select the operation. So here you have to select this divide operation. Select divide. So it is going to divide this number by 100. Okay, click on save and send test request, and here you can see in this result label we got the corrected amount 350. Okay, that's how you can correct the amount. And what other thing we want, so we got the data. Now what we want, that we want to create a invoice with the help of Google Docs application for this customer automatically. For that, just click here on this plus icon, and another action step will open up, and here we are going to connect with Google Docs. So search for Google Docs here it is, select it, and in the action event you have to select create a document from template. Select this option. Okay, so guys, to create an invoice, I have created a template of invoice. So let me show you the invoice I have created. Here you can see this is a template of an invoice I have created. Okay, and here you can see in the invoice I have all these variable tags added: the order number, the name, the product, the quantity, the price, the total, the email, and the date. So these are the things which are going to change with every new template that we are going to auto create with the help of Google Docs. So to get this new data changed here, we need to connect Google Docs here in this action step, and from here click on connect, and here select add new connection option, and then click on connect with Google Docs. And from here you have to select that Google account by which you have created that template. And here it is asking to provide some additional access, so click on continue from here, give the access, and you will be connected like this. Okay, so we are now connected, and here it is asking for the template document's name. So the name of my template document is this invoice medicine template. So select this name from this list. Here it is, the medicine template, select it. Okay, and then here it is asking for the new document's name. So here it is asking for the name of a newly created document that you want to create. So I am going to create invoices on the name of the customers only. So we got the name here in the test data that we have received in the trigger. Okay, here we got the customer details as well. You can see we have the customer details. So I'm going to use this data here to give a name to a new document or an invoice. So just click here, and from this first or Razorpay step, just map the name of the customer. Okay, and here it is asking for the document's location. So here you have to select the Google Drive folder in which the document is going to be saved after getting created. So here I have created a specific folder to save my newly created invoices, and this is a folder I have in my Google Drive named as Razorpay invoices. So you have to select this folder's name from this list. You can see it is showing you all the folders. Here is the Razorpay invoices folder selected. And now you can see it is all asking the order number, name, product, quantity, price, and all these fields. So guys, these are all the variable tags I have added here in the template. So to get this data change automatically with a new invoice, you need to map the values of these fields here in this workflow. Okay. So to map these fields, I'm going to use the test data that I have received in the triggers tab. So just click here, and from this Razorpay tab, map the name of the customer, which you'll find here like this. And for the product's name, use the same process, and you will find the product name here as well. Here is the product name. For the quantity, so we are creating the invoices for every order. Okay, and in the order section in the Razorpay payment page, we didn't have asked for the quantity because membership is a one-time thing. So usually people take membership in single memberships only, okay, not multiple. So the quantity will be 1 always. So in the quantity section, I'm putting 1 manually. Okay, so here in the price, use the second step in which we got the corrected amount. Map this result label from the second step. The total is the same, you map it from the second step only. And here in the email, use the first step, and you will find the email label here. Here it is. And for the date, okay, let's see if we got the date of creation of the order or not. Okay, so it is not showing the date. So for date, what we can do, we can use a feature of Pabbly Connect. Just scroll back to the previous steps, and here you will find this plus icon in between the steps. Just click on it, and another actions tab will be added before the Google Docs tab. And here you have to search for date time formatter feature of Pabbly Connect. And here you have to select the action event as current date. So it will retrieve the current date. That means the date on which the workflow is getting triggered. That means whenever you are going to get a order or a payment. Okay, so just click on connect here, and here it is asking in which format you want the date. So you can select the general format that we use, which is this, and we do not want to include time in this response, so just make it false, and then click on save and send test request, and you will get the date here in this result label like this. Okay, now we can map it here in this. Okay, it is also asking for the order number, and now you can see when I'm clicking here on any field here, it is not showing the previous steps. This means we have added a step before this step. Okay, so now what you have to do, you have to refresh your connection with Google Docs. For that, you just have to click on this connected button one more time, and from here all the connections that you create with any application are saved in your account. And if you want to make the connection again with the same application, you can use the saved existing connections. For that, just keep this existing connection option selected, and here you can see the list of all the saved connections you have. From here you can choose any connection, and then click on save one more time, and you will be connected again. Okay, so we are connected again, and here now when I'm going to click on any field, you can see, let's say on the date field, when I'm clicking, it started showing the previous steps. And from this third step, from the current date step, I'm going to map this date time label. And we have left one field also here, the order number field. Here let me map the order number from the Razorpay step. Okay, so it's not showing the order number, but we have the order ID here. Let me map this only. Okay, so we got all the things mapped here. So guys, when you map the labels like this, what will happen after setting up this automation? Whenever you are going to receive any new payment, the labels are going to be updated automatically, and you will see a new invoice getting created automatically. Okay, but the thing that you have entered here manually is going to be static. That is not going to change. Okay, now let us check our connection with Google Docs. I am going to click on save and send test request here, and a new invoice will be created and will be saved here in this folder of your Google Drive. Okay, let us see. I'm clicking on save and send test request. Okay, so you can see this is the response we have received, and let us check in our folder if we got a new invoice saved or not. And here you can see we got a new invoice with this name, dummy customer, because we have given this name to the file. You can see new document's name is the customer's name. Here you can see the same name, and let me open it. And here you can see, guys, in place of the variable text, we got the order ID placed. That in the description, in the product's name, we got the product's name placed. Quantity is 1, unit price is 1, total is here, and you can see all the data is properly placed here in the place of these variable tags. You can see. Okay, so this is how it is going to work, guys. This is how you can auto create invoices using Google Docs. Now, guys, it is time to share this invoice with the customer, and for that we need to have a link of this file that we have just created. So we got the file created and the file is saved in my Google Drive folder. So to get the link, what I'm going to do, just click here on this plus icon, and here we need to connect with Google Drive now, because the file is in Google Drive. So search for Google Drive here, then select it, and then you have to select the action event here as share a file with anyone. Share a file with anyone, then click on connect, and from here you can use this add new connection option, then click on connect with Google Drive, and from here you have to select that Google account in which you have the drive and the file, and then you have to give some access. Just click on continue. That is completely safe, and you can see we are getting connected here. So we are now connected, and here it is asking for the file's ID. So guys, here you can see in the previous steps response where I have created the file, it started showing the document ID in this label. Okay, so this is the file ID actually. So I'm going to use this document ID label here in this field. So to map this label here, you have to toggle this map button to on first. Toggle this on, then erase this field. Okay, and it will start showing you the previous steps. So from the last step, map the document ID like this. Okay, then click on save and send test request. And here you can see it started showing this response, and here it is showing you the file name and all these links. We have a web view link, a RTF link, the HTML link, the PDF link, the EPUB link, zip link. These are all the shareable links of the same file. So you can use any link to send the file. Okay. Now guys, to send the file, we are going to use Gmail application. For that, just click here on this plus icon, and here connect with Gmail. Select Gmail now, and here in this action event, select send email option, then click on connect. From here select add new connection, then click on connect with Gmail. From here you have to select that Gmail account by which you want to send the email to the customer. Okay, and get it connected. Just click on continue. You can see we are connected, and here it is asking for the recipient's mobile number. So here we are going to put the email, sorry, not mobile number, recipient's email address. So here we are going to put the email address of our customer, and you will find the email address label from the test data that you have received in the trigger. So you can see we have this test data and we have a test email here. Just map it. We do not want to put anyone in CC or BCC, so leave these fields blank. In the sender's name, you can put your business name, your firm's name. So I'm putting here the name as, let's say, Team Razorpay. Okay, you can put any name here. In the email subject, I'm putting invoice. off, and here let me map the product's name from the trigger step. Okay, this is the subject, and select the email content type as plain, and here in the email content let me type a standard email for all my customers. So guys, here you can see this is the kind of email I have written for my customers, and here after dear I want to put the name of my customer, so I am going to map the name label that I have received from the first step, from the trigger, and here you will find the name label. Here is the name label. Okay, and here in this file name field and in the attachment field I'm going to use the Google Drive step, that is the previous step, the last step. So from Google Drive you can map the file name that we have created in the file name field, and in the attachment you can use the shareable links. I am using the PDF link that we have generated. Okay, and guys, you can check your connection by clicking on save and send test request with Gmail, and a test email will be delivered to this address. So guys, this is not an actual email address. So to show you the demo, what I'm going to do here in the recipient field, I'm going to put my email address, and I'll show you how the email is going to look like in my own inbox. Okay, so guys, this is my email inbox. Okay, and here let me click on save and send test request, and let's see how the email is going to look like. And this is the response we have received, and let's check in my inbox if we got a new email. And here you can see we got a new email with the sender's name as Team Razorpay. The subject is invoice of gym training membership, and this is the same subject I have entered here. You can see the sender's name, the subject. Okay, and let me open the email now, and here you can see, dear dummy customer, thank you for purchasing, we have received your payment successfully, and this is the invoice. And when you click here you can see the invoice in PDF format, and this is the same invoice that we have created here. Okay, so this is how it is going to work, guys. So our automation is completed, and you have to set up it only once. After that you don't have to do anything manually here. After that, as and when you are going to receive any payment in Razorpay, the invoice or any kind of document will be auto created and will be sent to your customers automatically, and our workflow is going to run in the background. And guys, you can use this same workflow that I have created, as I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description, and you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.